Welcome back, everyone, and let's play Rule of Waves 2 as Austria-Hungary, episode number 16 in the series. Well, it's been a fun ride so far, I guess. And it looks like we may get our wish, which is to go back to war with Great Britain. Very cool comments in the comment section. I've just been skimming through those. Of course, we have the roleplay stuff, which has been very, well, as expected, top quality. But even some of the feedback about what different people's interests are in the game, yeah, I don't know. It's fun to see. Now, as for our part, we are planning to completely abuse the submarine mechanic, and that will be in the next upcoming war with Great Britain. Over 100 submarines, pretty much guaranteed to be a victory. We just need to hold on. I actually haven't... God, I don't remember. What was I doing at the... I did go back and erase the old ship names. But did I have anything to do? We're building a new... This is 6, so this has been under construction for about 7 months, I think. And I believe, did we just get triple turrets or something like that? So let's just refresh our memory collectively. This one doesn't have the super firing forward turrets. But it has a very good chance of running away. So it can fire... It'll actually be very effective in a... an escape configuration. Ooh, 13-inch turrets over 11-inch belt. That's interesting. 8-inch conning tower, the Tortuga Special. There was a point in time, by the way, when I used to over-armor my conning towers. Like more than you would put for even your turrets. But then I realized that it's kind of a... Well, in my opinion, it's a waste. Other people may still find some value in it, but as I've shown, the bridge can get hit and destroyed instantly, whether or not you have conning tower or not. So why put all that weight on the top of your ship? Just seems like a difficult thing to do. And then makes them all top heavy. It's a bad idea. In Tortuga's words. Okay, so I want to go to ship design. I was trying to figure out what the hell I'm trying to do here. Let's see what a new battleship might look like. Not that we have the money for it, but we'll be at war soon, so maybe very soon we'll be capable. So I don't know what my tech is. That's really the problem. I'd like to see in a glance. Superimpose B, that is very important. Why did it not design a superimposed B for me? It did it again. How dare you? What is wrong with these people? Okay, we'll do it ourselves. Delete. Add. Triple. Yeah, I don't know why this is so difficult. Just do it. So we'll get triples everywhere. Probably go up to at least 22, preferably 23. We're basically we are doubling down on the 23 knot cruising, or the max speed battle line. I will take this right up to the limit. Take it to the limit. Belt might need to be dropped down to 11 inches. Same reason. Somebody asked a question like, why do I have my belt at 2.5 or whatever? Like, why not at 2 exactly? It used to be the case that splinters only were stopped by 2 inches and 1.5 didn't do anything. They finally added, it's more sensibly added a scaling percentage chance that splinters impact you based on the armor. 2 inches and more is still perfect protection. However, 1.5 is... I don't know what it is exactly, but maybe like 75% effective. And what's the other thing I was going to talk about? Oh yeah, why I do 2.5 for belt? Probably 3 is what I'd rather do for belt. I want enough armor that I can defend against secondary guns, because you will take a lot of secondary fire in a battle. And if your belt extended is getting penetrated by even secondaries, it's just going to slowly... Because so many shots can be fired that you might want to block those. So if I can get my belt extended up to like 3.5, 3 even, that's the same amount of armor I give my light cruisers, and those are supposed to be defended against other light cruisers, which are using the same caliber weapons as battleship secondaries. So I can, with just belt extended of 3, 3.5 or so, I can defend myself better against the secondaries of other battleships or the primaries of light cruisers. So those both seem to be very useful things to do, in my opinion. Okay, that was a... Wow, actually, we're already on... What? It's Something's funky here. How do we already have weight remaining? Oh. Have we gotten this going yet? No. Okay, so we can't do this yet. We'll have to put them back in 1 single turrets. We will want 4-inch guns eventually. Those will be in doubles, because that doesn't matter. We can do it there. Oh, we still don't have torpedo defense. That is a bummer. Well, I want 12.5 at least. Her top of 5 is actually, that's pretty high. Take the secondaries down to 2. It's usually where I leave them. I am shocked that we don't have director firing yet. I remember mentioning this in the last video, or maybe the one before that even, but that is really surprising to me. I saw one comment that said that maybe the 80% tech rate is only impacts the player. I somehow don't think that's true. It could be, but I don't think it's true. I think it is applied fairly to everyone. I'm not sure, so it is possible, but I think Austria-Hungary is just getting boned in our playthrough here. I guess that'll make for something interesting later down the line. Now, it's awesome that we're able to get 3.5... Man, I have to say, we could get up to even 24 knots. And 24 knots is a good number because it's the highest number that you can do and still only lose 2 knots of speed if later you bulge it during a refit. And what I'm thinking is these might be good candidates for the first full-time carriers sometime down the line in the future when we want to do our first, non-light carrier, our first full fleet carrier conversion. But these are actually such good battleships, I don't think that'll ever happen. These will be in the fighting line. Oh my goodness, that's where our extra weight is coming from. They didn't choose the best guy. Can you imagine if we had made main guns with 14? Oh my gosh. Well, we certainly are going to have to do we got our work cut out for us now. Let's go down to short range. Oh my gosh, that's all we needed to do. That's amazing. Okay, well, this is going to be a short range vessel. There's no two ways about it. Absolutely none. Where else might we want to... now we have a little bit of weight. Oh, I do know what I want. I want more ammunition. 69 is... 69. The right amount to be... Because we're going to want director firing. We're going to want to add tertiaries. Can we get another one? I don't think so. Gosh, what else could I do? Yeah, and by the way, I messed up the last time on this. So we can add a seaplane hangar and add 2. And when I checkmark this, it just means that they'll have to stop to launch aircraft. Now, I don't think you want these extremely heavy 40,000 ton ships stopping because it takes them a long time to get going. It's really much more the role for, in my opinion, light cruisers. So we'll probably start putting some float planes on light cruisers. Or just abandon it altogether. But I don't really believe in those AVs, fleet aircraft tenders. What are they called? Is that the right word? Anyway. So we have 69 available. What are we looking at here? I don't really think I would even want to do that. Yeah, I might just leave it with that much remaining so that we can add AA or something later on. It looks pretty good though. It's a darn good ship. And let's get the actual name, so give me a second. Okay, so we have the Dame de Mittelmeers. Is this really... I guess this is German. Okay. There it is. So, it's a Lady of the Mediterranean. It's supposedly the translation I've been told. Okay, there we go. Good. Back. I think it looks good enough to print. I think it's good enough to go for. Yep. We just can't afford not to do short range, so we gotta do it. Oh my gosh. Yes. Give me war. Oh, so close. Come on, push them. We need that war. We're all on active fleet. We're ready to go. Yeah, could just go to war. Please go to war. Oh, yeah. Wait, no. An agreement with the United States? Heck yeah. Okay, we have a tough call here. We could get an agreement with the US, but I think that might cause tensions to drop. Or we could hopefully drive the British to war. I have to say this is a tough one, because the best solution for me would be to, once again, historically, get another agreement with Germany. I don't think this helps our ability to get technology. Otherwise, I would definitely go with the US. I don't think that helps. And the US is unlikely to really contribute where it counts. What if I do this? It worked. Oh, wow, that worked perfectly. Okay, keep fighting the fight. Push on, and we're ready to go, by the way. Now, we got some of these back. Okay, it's 1918. Let me just do a quick inventory. We might need some more. We might need some more of these. 1916. So these were all refit 1916, I guess. It's only been 2 years, so obviously those are all fine. We have Northern Europe covered. We have the I Am a Destroyer. We could probably do with a few more destroyers. 28. I mean, that's actually not too bad. And almost all of them have at least 5 torpedo tubes, which is good. But this is kind of a cheating 5 torpedo tube one. It's at least got a 4 torpedo broadside, which, hey, you know, that's nothing to scoff at. That'll do it in a pinch. Obviously, having 6 torpedo broadside, just a little bit better. Yeah. So most of them have a 6 torpedo broadside, which is good to see. I definitely think it is time to build another group of destroyers. However, I'm holding off because I'm not sure how much damage this battleship is going to do, and I do plan on getting 2 of them. Since the only thing missing from that new battleship is basically torpedo protection 2. If I had that, I would consider it something worth printing even 3 of. Why am I saying printing all the time? I don't know. The word is stuck in my head. And now, it's funny, now we have these ancient 1899 battleships that are, 20 years later still holding the line. And they're starting to, I would say they're starting to show their age. When they're up against something which is firing 12 15-inch guns, and they're firing 4 12-inch guns, not much you can say about that other than kiss your battleships goodbye. And even from that perspective, probably the Bojova's Koretnakas might be a little bit dated, but so let's see. 1911. These were built in 1915, so they're fine. 1911 is getting a little bit older. Is there anything that we would want to update with these? Do we have better? Yeah, no. They're probably fine for now. We'll wait for pretty much another war to happen. 1911 as well. The Indicas, will they benefit from any kind of improvements? No, they already have the best 16-inch guns, but I mean, I'm sure we have better than... Okay, never mind. We don't have better 10-inch guns. That was my treaty... The Indica was my treaty cruiser. Basically the most dominant force in the world, but as a heavy or an armored cruiser. 1916 on these. These were only built in 1913, so they're surely okay. They have the best quality. So we must have got the quality 1 6-inch guns probably around 1910. This is a 1910 refit, so that's a little bit old. Might just do a simple refit on this guy. Throw a fresh coat of paint, as I like to say. They're not much. They're probably only going to be like one more war worth before we. Yeah. So I think that we're already all active fleets, so we can't provoke. Wait, can we do it? Okay, no. Gotta wait a little bit longer. Now, Italy, we'll use it to embarrass them, I guess. 2% weight savings on her. Well, you know what we're going to do? for sure. Oh, and limits rate of file reliability. Wow, that's perfect. We're definitely going to redesign. Oh. We're definitely going to redesign that battleship when it comes up, because there are a lot of improvements that have just come in. 2% saving, blah, blah, blah. Let's go over to the air groups. Pola. Okay, so let me just copy air group. Paste air group. No, we don't want floatplane scouts. What the hell is this? Delete. Disband. Okay, so add a new air group, and this is going to be... What the hell? Oh, it's still under development. Apparently it does take a long time to develop those. I guess a fighter at some point would also be good to have. But let's start by just actually trying to improve our floatplane scout. I know it's a little bit strange to do that, because we could do a fighter. Fine, we'll do it. Speed and reliability, probably. It really only needs speed. I should have done speed and speed. What? Didn't it say 11 left? Am I crazy? Okay, rework the design. Look at that, 347. 2% weight savings is no small matter. Now, what do you do with that, though? Like, what are the things I was thinking? Oh, it'd really be great if we could get... Oh, yeah, I remember. And we can get some light anti-aircraft guns on her now if we want. It's going to increase her... I'm not going to do them yet, actually. I'd rather leave this space unoccupied. The reason why is there's not really anything we need to be worried about with aircraft yet. So it's kind of a... I'd rather probably just get another tons of secondary guns. This is gonna be, this is it. This is the one. It's gonna be the battle line. Can we get that? We could if we drop this, I think, by 1. Not quite. Well, 11 is pretty good. It's not be, I mean, I want it. I'm greedy, but we can get by with 11 for our belt, that's for sure. 3.5 deck. This will be good at long distance, even though, as we all know, I never use long distance, so kind of a moot point. That is doable. That is probably worthwhile doing as well. Let's take the conning tower down to 8. Gives us room for director firing whenever we get it. And there we go. So what did that require us? What did we end up doing? We bumped up the turret armor to 13. So the turrets are going to be... Actually, that's good for us to do, too, because this thing is... I mean, it's nice. It has some redundancy with 4 triple turrets, but... Okay, go ahead and do it. Save. I like it. Takes another month. That's fine. Oh, no! Tensions dropped with Britain. Damn you. Battleship. Go to war with Britain. Okay, we will go to the build screen now. We will build one of them. Okay, well, haha. Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll build 2. Here we go. Oh, damn. 1% saving. What? It didn't happen. How did that happen? Come on, man. Go to war. Can we steam some ships over to them and just provoke them? 5 plus 100. Okay, not really super important in my opinion. All right, fighter prototypes are ready. Better max speed is just, yeah, this one's better in every way. Oh, it's not better. I don't care about toughness as much as I care about speed. Okay, come on, Great Britain, get pissed. Better destroyers. Probably it's the perfect time for us to build. Wait. Oh, I forgot to add them. Okay, well, fair enough. Damn it. Alright, well, you know what? Fine, just get the float plane scouts if we don't have anything. Wait a second. Do we have it? We have it now, right? Yes! Okay, so what we need to do is actually delete all of these. I will leave them for now. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Oh, yes, perfect. Yes. Come on. Yes. Come on. Handle it discreetly. What? Go to war, damn it. Go to war. They're killing me. They're killing me with this. We're ready for them. Go to war. Thank you. All right. Just needed Germany to grow a backbone, I think. All right. We got what we wanted. Unrestricted warfare, which may bring in Russia, may bring in France. I don't want to bring in France, man, but that's the only way we're going to win this war. It's just taking care of Great Britain as soon as possible, really. All right, now we know we're going to have a tough uphill fight in the very beginning. Let's see how we're doing. So we should be ready to go. We want a quick fight, actually, because let's build a... Nah, you know what? I don't know. We only have 10 months of... Oh yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's get all these guys kicking around. Go to trade protection. So let's leave... Actually, I don't think we do leave any of them. They're all trade protection, right? Okay, there's that. And we have the Indicas in Northern Europe because they can run away, hopefully. Alright, let's see what happens. Battleship engagement. They declined. Hooray. The first victory. A second victory. Flight decks. Oh no. We can... It's not the time. Are we interested in buying it? No. Maybe. Okay, we'll buy it. Sure. And we sank 128 merchants. That's what I wanted to see. They only have 17 submarines operating, and we sank 2 of them. Fantastic. Tons of victory points from the... Oh my gosh, look at that. We're right back where we left off. And Germany's added 130 victory points. Now just note how small amount this is. It's pretty much inconsequential. So out of the 1,800 victory points we have, they've added less than 10% of them. So it's, you know, like, considering Germany going to war with Great Britain would be pretty much everything, and almost nothing would be concerned with the Austro-Hungarian contribution. A little bit strange. Unfortunately, I think we're about to make our naval situation worse. Can we target this? Damn it, we're so close too. Very, very close, but no cigar. Fair enough. We just need one extra invasion range thing and we can do it. We could definitely do invasions of any Italian stuff, but just so close, not quite close enough to get Valletta or Malta. I will take even cruiser actions, although I'm a little bit more fearful of what's going to be up here, because more time has passed, and not that. Let me go to this, I think. Yeah, Almanac. Let's see what the Great Britain even has out there these days. 26. I can run away. Oh, and those are armored cruisers as well. 15,000 tons. Yeah, so I could take on those. But so they have 2 battle cruisers that are at 25 knots. We will be able to run away from anything, at least match the speed of anything out there. So this is good. The Indicas are still a very good choice for moving into Northern Europe. Now, it's very... How many torpedoes do you guys have? 2 each. We really need control of these guys ASAP. I guess I can run until we have control. I do want to speed up as fast as I can. Come on, please. I'm expecting any minute to have control. Waiting, waiting, waiting. There we go. Okay, now we can move, since we'll be speeding up. We may not encounter them. Oh, it's going to be daytime soon. So yeah, basically just build up your speed. And since we didn't see anything, I'm going to slow back down a little bit here. Oh. Okay, it's kind of reassuring to me that we didn't spot them. Oh. Okay, so this is something. What do we got? Is it a battlecruiser? Because if it is, I need to run away. Destroyer. Okay, if we spotted a destroyer with it, that's probably not a battlecruiser. It's probably 2 armored cruisers. Very good. Hit him with the 10-inch guns too. Oh man, we really, I mean, we have elite status crew right now. They were ready to go for this. And boy, they're really showing it. So I'm trying not to make too extreme of a turn. Slowly bring these guys, slowly drive at these guys. Okay. Here we go. Light cruisers. And we want to go to squad max. Forgot about that. Oh, this unidentified ship is... Yeah, that's something, isn't it? Okay, what do we have here? Now I'm a little concerned. Okay, it is... Okay, now we have fair fight. It is an armored cruiser. It's not a battle cruiser. I was extremely concerned it was a battle cruiser. We can handle this. And we're landing some 6-inch shells. More shells. Okay, this is interesting. We landed 2 10-inch shells. What are we up against, by the way? 6-inch belt. My God. It's like a light battle cruiser. No, I guess we're also there. What's my penetration capability? Negative 10. Negative 1. We're fighting at... Fighting at 6,200. So we're expecting to penetrate, 6.5, 7 inches of armor. Oh my gosh, we really landed the hits there. I want to course correct, but I'm going to wait one more minute just in case we end up getting more hits, and we did. Just landing as many hits as we can as quickly as possible. Now we'll start to course correct. And there it is, we lost. We lost the fight. Well, we don't want to go at these destroyers. I want to chase, but I will have to chase after we are no longer having torpedoes launched at us. Which I feel like we're in the midst of that. Oh. Did actually see another Devonshire there. Oh, with the 10-inch guns of all things too. So the Larn is getting blasted by our secondaries. And how many secondaries do we have? Forget what it's on. What it is on these guys. Ooh, wow, 10. Boy, oh boy, these are capable secondaries. Okay, they aren't coming at us. It's our opportunity to move in. Okay, I don't know why I didn't tell it to run it constantly, but it decided to anyway. What was her speed? 25 knots. So if we play our cards right, she can't escape. We just have to hope that she's already taken a little bit of battle damage, and that allows us to catch up. I think we are catching up. I mean, it looks that way to me. Although with this game, you've seen that transports don't have to obey the laws of physics. They can go like 25 knots. We are landing hits, though. Lots of hits. Oh, yeah. We landed a lot of hits there. We'll use our broadside, our starboard side now. Oh yeah, she's got it. Oh, pull away. I was a little worried about torpedoes there. Back in. She's dead in the water. Now's the time to launch torpedoes. Probably unnecessary. Line it up, and here we go. We'll be able to launch 2 more next turn. And of those 4, if we're lucky, one of them will hit. Looks good to me. And that's it for us. We'll abandon our ventures over there. Looks like that aerial's also going down, so we'll pursue this mess of ships over there now. Okay, we got a hit. We got 2 hits. We got as many hits as we're going to need. And then some. That aerial's going down. Okay, let's pursue the light cruisers then. They actually knocked out Leopold's rear turret. You can see that she's now sporting a destroyed rear turret. But that's okay. We're going to be pursuing nose on for the most part. Stay a little bit clear of the Foxhound here, but, you know, also shoot her up. Every ship counts. Oh, looks like they're making a run. Spotted an unknown ship. That is an interesting angle to be coming at. It might be a transport. Now, it's moving extremely fast, but again, we already know that that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Kind of heading into the thick of it here. I don't really want to be doing that, but hey, it means our secondaries on both sides are going to have an excellent opportunity to fire. Alright, the Foxhound has gone down. The Forester is now getting blasted. Yeah, well, she's obviously down for the count. It looks like we're going to weed out another one. There are 2 more light cruisers I would love to pick on. We earned it, didn't we? They're, yeah, clearly going to make their way to port. We're down to 24 knots. Let's still push. If anybody has the ability, keep pushing. It looks like the Indica herself is the one who has the extra speed. Don't want to risk it too much right now. Steer clear of that Foxhound. Oh, there she's down as well. We are definitely eliminating some ships. So not only are things going poorly from them on the submarine side, the convoy shipping side, but you can definitely say that they felt the pain of our Indicas. This is one of my favorite designs ever. If only St. George was in this group. St. George, as a reminder for those of you who may not know, is the infamous hero armored cruiser of Austria-Hungary. In one of my previous Rule the Wave series, just infamous, was truly heroic. Had some very comical, I mean, it was comical because of how cool it was. Alright, we are landing some hits, and the Philomel blows up. Well, you know, the British, they ought to check on those flash fires. Seem to be a real problem. Of course, I'd rather get flash fires against battleships and the like, because I think every one of those that you get decreases the chance that further flash fires will be. Basically, the British learned how to deal with the problems just like they did in real life. But we are going to get the full sweep here. This is going to be a turkey if you're a bowling fan. I mean, we are getting them all. This is a clean sweep. Put a broom up. Really well done. And we'll go for the, you know, just out of sheer arrogance, we're going to go chase down the Foxhound as well. If we can. Because she's there. She's in sight. So we'll see what happens. We get close enough to take her out. That I will just consider that they may not have any ships left in this battle area. And think how brazen it is that we are patrolling off the British coast. I mean, the submarines are already there, so it's not like the war hasn't already been brought to the British Islands. But think how cool it is that we're like really pushing on against these ships right next to Ireland, very close to home waters. You know, I mean, this is home waters. What am I talking about? We'll just go as fast as we can here, but it doesn't look like she's going to let us catch her. Which is fine. We'll see her off. And we're not oil firing, so, you know, definitely not easy for us to catch her. Oh, she did turn, though, for a moment. Okay. Let's slow down to cruise. Wow. So almost the perfect sweep. Armored cruiser down. 2 light cruisers. 5 destroyers. Very, very good victory for us. Let's take a look at the ships. Boy, that was a hell of a battle. I've always liked those small engagements with just a couple of armored cruisers to control. Those are fun. So they consider Leopold 1 to have light damage. And the other one's undamaged. Sounds good. Alright, what is that going to amount to? I was going to say maybe 2,000, but it looks like even 3,000 victory points. Yeah, I guess it was an armored cruiser. Boy, the war is off to a good start. You cannot continue with high research priority for shipboard aircraft without an operational aircraft carrier. Okay, then we'll put it on low. I don't think anything's going to happen until we get the next one, so just put it on low. I don't really want the dawn of aircraft to happen. I mean, I want to be there at the front when it does, but I don't really want it to happen anyways myself. It just kind of ruins the game. But, you know, we have it because it's real, so you don't want to, like, fake things. When eventually we will have carriers and all that, but I don't want to rush it. Alright, where does that leave us? Way up in victory points. Just one luxury liner sunk away from war with France and Russia. 10 months, well, I guess 9 months now, maybe 8. Build time left on these. Convoy defense, not my favorite. Gonna decline that. Cruiser action I will accept. Although I do have much worse cruisers over here. That is a weird configuration. No objectives, so we're just waiting to find the enemy, I guess. If this one goes without anything happening, I would be okay with that. Of course, it's not going to happen. Alright, let's get you guys into support. Line ahead. Let's see what we're up against here. If those are armored cruisers, our answer is to very quickly make for the other direction. I think they are. No, they're like cruisers. Interesting. What are my Mozarts like again? 6 6-inch gun broadsides. Quality 1. Yeah. 2.5, 2, 2.5. They are well armored. What are we up against? Wow. Well, they do have the modern, like, all centerline configuration. Not too much armor. We're going after these guys for sure. I think we're going to pick a fight here. So let's bring up the speed and prepare to close. Wind is in our favor as well, which is good. Okay, we're closing to range. Put these guys on AI control. I think they'll stay on the outside of us. And we'll just do a long-range gun duel, imagining, as I think we will, that we'll win, since we have better ships. Oh my gosh, what in God's name are you doing? Okay, I'll manually control you if you want to be an idiot. Oof, that was not a good turn. Wow, so we did not win this one, I guess. Actually, the Conquest is taking quite a few hits. She has 6 6-inch guns, which is only a 4 6-inch gun broadside. 2.5-inch belt. Low turrets. She's got mines, too. We do want to sink her if she's got mines. Man, we just aren't pulling ahead, though. It's possible they have director firing. No, but they won't get those on light cruisers, so we should be evenly matched right now. Okay, I'm going to make the command decision to get up to speed, and then we're going to move in on the Conquest. I think she's damaged. Okay, here we go. Conquest is splitting. Let's go in. Just cut them off. Get the conquest, that's all we care about. Why are you damaged? I need to see... Did you take a hit? I was not paying attention. Oh my goodness, you took a hit. That was definitely you took a hit. Detach. Okay, so now we try to narrow it down to a 1-on-1, or a 2-on-1 I should say, instead of a 2-on-2. Cheat our way to a victory. Okay, we're getting some work done. No. What is happening here? I have no idea. I think one of our ship's destroyers just took a bad hit. Oh, we're up. Speaking of those flash fires, wow, that was Mozart just blasted her though. You know what? Yeah, we'll pick up survivors. So we're gonna get lucky and eke out a victory here. And it looks like we aren't gonna lose anybody either. Might as well. What? What? Okay, make for the other port. The north end of the island. We'll have the destroyers scout this actually. Is this the group that's okay? Yeah. So... What is this? Armored cruisers? For real? Okay, we are not going back the way we came. I don't know how to deal with this. We'll steam south. You can deploy smoke, head north. Yeah, and you guys do this. I just want to save all my ships now. Yeah, so if they want to come in on us, we will allow them, and then we will just... There it is. So you can say we will launch torpedoes. Let's deploy smoke. Okay. Are they really going in on us? I just don't understand this because I feel like we can launch torpedoes at them. Might get lucky. Why not? Okay, well, who's my main group? Down here. Launch torpedoes. You guys can go down to cruise. You can probably go down to cruise as well. I think you're safe. No, yeah, we want to get out of here. ASAP. Yeah, well, force them to at least maneuver. We might lose a destroyer here, though. Okay, we might lose 2 destroyers. Who's the worst off of you? 75% damage. 48. Okay, you are... Wait, no, who has the worst speed? 22... 24, okay, yeah. Alright, my dear friend. You're going in. Oh, it's just in time for nightfall. Launch your torpedoes. Yeah, that's fine. Just fire that. Give them something to think about. Deploy your smoke. And try to save yourself now. The more you can make them turn, the better as well. Okay, we have one last volley. You can get off. Good luck. God, this idiot. Just happened to be going the wrong way, the wrong time. Okay, we might be able to get out. Just flee. Flee to all corners of the world. And that's going to do it. Okay, so we lost one destroyer. Oh, shoot. Somebody spotted. How did this happen? What are the odds? Double back and go this way. Can steam home at dawn. Okay, very good. That was a fun little engagement. Alright, so we lost our one destroyer. They lost their one light cruiser. It's a victory for us. Not the kind of battle I wanted to fight, but that's fine. It'll work. To buy another float plane. This is what they propose. What we have in service. So it's higher speed, lower range. Better bombs. Yeah, it's 500. I don't think it matters, but I'll take it. Okay, food shortages. That's where we got to call this video to a close. So we're off to an okay start. Tensions with France have dropped. That's very important. That might buy us enough wiggle room in case we sink a luxury liner. Yeah, okay, so then that's it. I'll see you back for the next episode where we continue the war with Great Britain. Hopefully we bring their merchant marine to his knees and get the peace deal that we deserve. Not another bogus one by the game. We'll see though. Until then, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Take care.